touchdown. Number 11. From 19 yards away. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
Had to go to the get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown
is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'3 cornerback.
It wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, I think he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
Wallace's pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Incomplete.
Throwing again. Wallace. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throw incomplete as well.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Phillips. Caught out left side by Robinson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Phillips. To throw on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Phillips. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they go home.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
7 on the carry.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
From the gun on 3rd down, Wallace. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
at their own 20.
Houston set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Texans.
Operating from the gun, Phillips. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Phillips pass. Complete.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
A loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean,
Complete to number
oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
37 yards.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run. Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down, Houston.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Phillips now looking to throw on 2nd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
And
from the gun, Phillips. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
10. Chargers, nothing.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Why are we doing this?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
On the carry. brought down.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play a run game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
On second down now, Kirkpatrick. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw on 3rd down, Wallace. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was brought down at the 40.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Texans 10, Chargers nothing.
To throw on 2nd down, Wallace. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 39. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Again, the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Wallace. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And his kick is indeed good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10 to 3.
Texans 10, Chargers 3.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how the guy who made the play, we often talk about where they take a good first step. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A gain of 12.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Phillips. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Phillips. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
first down. It's Robinson, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The tackle made at the
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, it's Robinson, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
taken down back at the 49.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st and 10, Wallace looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard
To throw again, Wallace. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Wallace. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. More from L.A. in a moment. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Phillips. And this is incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again. Phillips over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Phillips. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38.
And it's 4th down.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position. Or he runs.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Sets up.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down.
If you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Phillips to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Phillips. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, they can tell you.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line.
From the gun, Phillips. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Here's Phillips, operating from the gun. And it's caught. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. That catch good for only a couple.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And he's in. It's a Houston Texans touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me? He took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game, and they feel even better about him leading their team.
So they put them into a better spot after this drive. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Phillips. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Texans.
Now Phillips throwing on first down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Chargers 3.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional round matchup as we now proceed to the start of the second half. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
25-yard line.
Throwing again. Wallace. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Wallace's pass forced to the ground and incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly.
24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
Take over first and 10.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
The line of scrimmage.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this third and fourth quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
They'll run on first down. It's Fields.
The ball carried
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
To throw is Phillips. Looking to throw on second down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Operating from the gun, Phillips. Hard throw, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Chargers up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, Wallace. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And this throw is going to be incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
And 10.
And that is incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. On first down, Fields. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10.
Phillips now to throw on second down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
It's third down.
Phillips throwing on third and long. And he fires one, but incomplete. Had to pass there, third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
The Chargers ready to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wallace. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Wallace. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run on first down. Kirkpatrick. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
It'll be a loss of 15 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? Well, we're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. To throw again, Phillips. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fields, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try the left side. It's Fields, and he'll take this one down to the 36.
Another carry for the running back.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Phillips on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
The score, Texans 20, Chargers.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
47, incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, Wallace got his man complete over the middle. That's Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Wallace. Throw left side complete. That's Stanley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. From the gun, Wallace. His throw incomplete.
Wallace's pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Wallace. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wallace. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Complete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunt. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll look to throw again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Throwing again. Wallace. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Wallace throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Number 81.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker.
Makes the score Texans 20.
Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. As you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Phillips. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Phillips. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Phillips. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Phillips
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 6 catches in the wild card victory last week, and now 6 catches here and a 1st down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
To number 38.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
At the Chargers.
Off play action. Phillips. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he almost had it defensively. It could have been a game changer there in the 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And that went off the mark, a little late with the throw. The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards.
Operating from the gun, Wallace. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for number 81. Incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessful.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Phillips looking to throw on 2nd down.
Phillips pass. Intended
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
and 9 yards.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Makes the score Texans 23.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their backs against the wall. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. From the gun on third down, Wallace. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
46-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Off the play fake, Wallace going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wallace. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his throw is incomplete. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
From the gun, Wallace. And the throw there going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And it's caught at the back judge right there to say incomplete. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. On 4th down, Wallace. And this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
run again here with Robinson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
And the Texans are moving on as we say so long, everybody.